Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Jazakumullahu khairan, everybody, for attending and handing in your homeworks and handing in your tests. I understand there's many people that are busy and have family and friends in hospital. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on them. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cure them and bring them back with a speedy recovery. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable yourselves to really get into the course and take as much out of it as, take maximum out of it, and me as well. So what we're going to do today is, first we're going to go through the test. Well, we're going to go through the homework of last week, and the homework was number 1. How can you tell? So if everybody just goes to their homework and gets a red pen, I like red pens, and don't be scared to put a cross on the things you got wrong, because those crosses are telling you, I need to learn this. So number 1, how can you tell if a word is marfu? So you can tell a word is marfu because it ends in a single dhamma or a double dhamma. So a single pesh or a do pesh, two pesh. This is just for singular words. We're not done plural yet. For singular words, this is the recognition here, this one and this one. And I've changed the slide slightly. I've written a noun because some people in the test, they were like words like with and from, they were using them for cases. But those words, they don't have a case. The cases we're interested in right now are the cases of nouns. So nouns have cases. So any noun that has this one or this ending here, it's in its singular form, it's marfu. Any noun that has a fatha on the end or a double fatha on the end is mansoob. So a double zabar or a single zabar, it's mansoob. The word is mansoob. And then the last one, a majroor word, is a word that contains a double kasra, a do zair, or a single kasra, a single zair, at the end of the word, of the noun. We're going to learn about the significance of these cases maybe in about 2 weeks' time, but you need the groundwork now, because when I throw it up to you, you should know marfu, mansoob, majroor like the back of your hand, because you need to understand this in order to even understand certain verses of the Quran. Without this knowledge, you cannot understand certain verses of the Quran. Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go next. We've got an involving class today, so we've got a lot to learn. So I'm just going to, if nobody's got anything, we'll continue, inshallah. Number 2, write 3 words in Arabic for each of the above categories with their meanings. So for marfu, I've written al-mu'minu, as-siratu, yadun. This is the marfu'ness here. That tells you the word is marfu. That ending there. Next one, mansoob, rahmatan, I put rahmatan, nafsan, and baytan. Them are all mansoob because they have the fatha, double fatha at the end. And the last one, majroor, it is ash-shajarati, adhabin, aynin. So these words are majroor because they end in a kasra, a zair, or a double kasra, a do zair, two zair. Everybody happy with that?
For the shajarati, when you say shajaratu, or is that not?
So if you said ash-shajaratu, then it would still mean the tree, but it would be in the marfu. It would be marfu then. I just want the word, an example word in majroor, so you do ash-shajarati.
Right, okay.
So the case ending doesn't change the meaning of the word. It does something, but it does something in the sentence. But the actual case ending by itself doesn't change the meaning of the word, as I emphasized and as you've done in the homework, inshallah. Okay, so next one. How do you know if a word is definite or indefinite? So a definite word starts off with an alif and a lam, like this one. Alif and a lam. And the alif and a lam means the. And an indefinite word just doesn't start off with alif lam, and that means a. So the al makes it into the. The al means the. And no al means a. And then you got the ending as well. The ending of a definite word is only single. And the ending of an indefinite word is double. But the main thing just to remember is al means the, and that's the definite one. Without al, it's indefinite. Yes, so somebody's asking, can we post these? I'll post these answers on the group, inshallah. What's happened is they're on my slides. I only did it last night. So I will post this on the group, inshallah. Next one. Make 3 indefinite words from the vocabulary list definite. So I just did these 3. It was qawmun in the vocabulary list. I just stuck an alif lam on and took off the double dhamma, the double pesh, so it makes al-qawmu. Al-qawmu is the nation. Okay, so kabirun, it said kabirun in the vocabulary table. I stuck an alif lam and made it al-kabiru. And the last one, yawmun, changes to al-yawmu. Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll post these answers inshallah on the group. Yes? Nope. Okay. For the following examples, write 3 ways in which the adjective agrees with the noun. So we had quite a bit of confusion in this, maybe the way I've asked the question. So if we look at the first one, Qur'anun Kareemun. They are both marfu. Look, the adjective is the describer word. It describes the noun that came before it. So Kareemun is describing Qur'anun. So in Arabic, we mentioned the adjective comes after. Here's the adjective. It comes after the noun. So you will say the bus big. That's how you say it in Arabic. So both are marfu because they end in the double dhamma, dopesh. They are both masculine words because Qur'anun doesn't fall under the category of feminine words. Kareemun is going to be masculine too. Both are singular. We're going to learn what plural is today, but both these words are singular. And both words are indefinite. Both words don't contain al. Everybody happy with that one? I've given 4 reasons there, but you could have chosen any of the any 3. Okay. Next one, nafsan zakiyatan. So nafsan and zakiyatan, they are both mansoob. Both mansoob. Next one, they are both feminine. The way you can tell is zakiyatan, ta marbuta, is there feminine. So it's showing you that the word nafsan is actually feminine, and it's a historical feminine word. But as long as you understand nafsan and you understand zakiyatan, job done. So both are feminine, both are singular, because we've only done singular words at the moment, and both are indefinite. They don't have the al.
What does sakiyatan mean?
Purified, tazkiyah. You know tazkiyah? Zakah, that word,
Okay.
zakiyatan is purified. I thought the third was marfu. The third was marfu. Yeah, this one here, see? Okay. So al-Qur'anu, al-Karimu. So here, both are, oh, yeah. What are you saying? Al-Qur'anu, al-Karim. Both are not majroor. Both are what? What are these two? Are they majroor? They're marfu. So I made a mistake there. I was sleeping. So, okay, Jazakallah khair. Yes, you guys are shuyukh. You're telling me the right answers. Okay, so these are both marfu. Ignore that one. I'll correct it, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. This is supposed to say marfu. That means you're awake. That's good. Okay, next one. They're both masculine. I actually had a feeling I've made a mistake somewhere. Doing it last night, I had a feeling I've done some mistake somewhere. Okay, next one. Both are singular. Both these words are singular. We've not done anything other than singular yet. And both words are definite. Al-Qur'anu, Al-Karimu. They are both definite. Good? Happy? As long as you understand the words, And as long as you understand al means the, job done. This is just information, extra information to help you understand more, inshallah. Can I move on?
Father, what does nafsan zakiyan mean? Zakiyan, what does zakiyan mean? Is it
means-
contentment?
No, purified. Pure.
Jazakallah.
Barakallahu feek.
Jazakallah.
Like you do have tazkiyah, you do tazkiyah, you know, tazkiyah means purification, purify, like this. And zakat comes from there as well, because you purify your wealth through paying zakat. Okay? Happy to move on?
Okay.
No answer means yes. Okay, so we go to the test. So the whole point of the homework was to equip you for the test and equip you for Taraweeh when you hear it, and equip you for the Quran when you hear it. It's all counts, everything counts towards it. Those people who put a lot of effort in, they will get a lot in their results. Those who put a bit of effort in, then it's going to show. It's like, you know, I normally say some jobs, you get some jobs where you don't do much, but you earn a lot of money. And there's some jobs you do so much hard work, but you don't earn a lot of money. So you've got like differences when it comes to job, when it comes to work and occupations and businesses, etc. You might have a lot of money coming in, you don't do much to get it. Whereas another person, he's collecting twigs and things all day and wood and carrying it on his back and then coming down and selling it for one or £2 in the poor countries. But when it comes to this, it's proportional. Whatever you put in, you're going to see the rewards. If you put a bit of effort in, you're going to see a bit of rewards in your understanding of the Quran. If you put a lot of effort in, you will see a lot, inshallah. So, test. So translate the following words. So these three here are masjid. And the reason why I did this is just to remind you again that masjidun is the same as masjidan, which is the same as masjidin in meaning. In the literal meaning, it's exactly the same. The case does not change the meaning of the word. What the case does is something interesting in the sentence, which we will learn inshallah, but the case to the literal word does nothing to the meaning.
Brother,
Yes?
you know the second line, isn't that book?
That's the book, yes.
See, this was 11 o'clock at night, or about 11, maybe half 11 at night last night. I need to change that as well. Okay, Jazakallah khair. We've got some people who are awake, that's good. Okay. Yeah, so this is our book. I hope I'm not made any other big mistakes. Okay, so this is our book, and this is the book. So the alif and the lam makes it the. Okay. Thank you, Abdullah. Right. Happy with that? Okay. No answer is a good answer. Right.
Alhamdulillah.
Sorry, Sheikh.
Alhamdulillah.
Sorry, just to clarify. So any word ending with the cases, it doesn't change the actual meaning.
Exactly. The case ending does not change the word. What will change the word is the alif and a lam. It'll make it the, but the actual ending has no effect on the word, on the literal meaning of the word. Happy?
Shukran.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Okay. Next one. There's a bit of difference on this one as well, but this is an intended difference. On your tests, the double kasra didn't come out on the PDF. On mine, it was a double kasra, but on the test, it came as a shamsi. So we'll just go with a shamsi. A shamsi is correct, by the way, but this one is a shamsin. It's incorrect. So let's just start from here. Rajulan is correct. It means man. And the reason why it's correct is because it has a double ending and no al. So that's fine. That one's correct. And it's indefinite because it has no al. This one here, ash-shamsa. It's correct because the alif lam has come, so it's definite. As a result, this has become single. When alif lam comes, you add some ink on this side, then you have to take the double ending off and make it single. Otherwise, it's just not right. If somebody said ash-shamsan, I still know what you're saying. You're saying the sun, but something's going wrong. You're not saying it right. You're breaking the rules of grammar, etc. So ash-shamsa is correct. This one here, in this particular slide, it says ash-shamsin, so it's wrong. But in your test, it said ash-shamsi, so it should be correct on your test. The double got cut off somehow. And it is definite because there's an al there. If you got marked wrong for ash-shamsa, it might have been because again it was 11 o'clock at night. So just give yourself a tick there. Ash-shamsi. Okay. Next one. This is indefinite because there is no al. It's wrong though because it should be kitaban. It should be double because there is no al. So it should be double. Again, this is already written for us in the Quran, so we don't have to worry about this, but it's just for your knowledge. And the last one is definite because al, so it means the masjid. But the reason why it's wrong is because it's ending in a double. It should only end in a single when there is an alif and a lam. Everybody happy with that?
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, okay. Why is kitaban wrong? So why is kitab, okay, kitaba is wrong because any,
Should be bad.
yeah, any
no
noun,
double.
yeah, any noun without the al should be double. It should be double if there's no al there. It's only going to become single if there's an al here. Yeah, this is single because of the al. This should be double because there's no al. I hope you got that. No typing means I got it. Okay. Right, next one. Okay, alhamdulillah. Next one. Write the cases underneath the following words: marfu, mansub, majroor. So this is just to cement it in your head because you're gonna need it. Not next lesson. The following lesson you're gonna need it. Okay. So ar-rajula is
Mansub.
mansub. I'm checking my comments to see if somebody's spotted a mistake. Nobody so far. That's good. Okay. So ar-rajula is mansub because the fatha at the end, the zabar at the end makes this word mansub. Next one, al-kitabu is marfu because of the dhamma at the end. It makes it marfu. The pesh.
The third one is wrong.
Sorry?
No, it's not. It's the third one is. No, that's correct. Sorry,
That's correct.
but this should
They're
be
all correct.
They're all correct.
They're all
Correct.
correct.
So baqaratin is majroor because those there, yeah, the two kasras at the bottom makes it majroor. Next one, ash-shajaratu is marfu because of the dhamma ending at the end, the pesh ending at the end. Next one, rajulan is mansub because of the double fatha, the fathatain.
Brother,
Yes.
can you just go a bit slow, please? You're going so fast.
Okay. Okay, so rajulan is mansub because it has the double fatha. Next one, al-baqarati. So al-baqarati is majroor because it ends in a kasra, it ends in a zair. So pretty much straightforward as long as you know the rule. And if you're still finding that you have to keep on going back to your definitions in the booklet, and that means you don't know it, you need to make your house buzz with the words marfu, mansub, majroor, so everybody gets into the hang of it. And even teach your little kids and say, look, this word is majroor because of this. Get them into it, get everybody into it, inshallah. Happy?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Brother, you know the tree one? Is that marfu?
Yes, marfu.
You know the. Yeah,
Yes.
okay.
Why is it marfu? You tell me.
Because it's got the double pesh, the double thingy.
The single.
No, the
yeah,
single
pesh.
pesh.
Yeah, pesh, yeah. That's right. It's got the pesh, it's got the dhamma.
Yeah.
Good. Next.
Sorry, Sheikh, is there any reason why on our booklet, marfu comes first, then mansub, and then majroor? A lot of us Asians would have learned zor zabur pesh. So for me, I found it easier to learn mansub first, and then majroor, and then it's easier for me that way.
Yeah, because when you learn it in the Nurani Qaida, or when you learn it in the Yasna Quran, they teach you the zabar first, then the zair, then the pesh. Same with me. But there's a reason why marfu comes first. It's like,
And we're gonna learn that soon.
It's like the
inshallah.
most important. Yeah, it's like the most important. Like you can't construct a sentence without a marfu word in there. But we'll cover that inshallah later. But there is a reason, and learn it in that way as well. Marfu, mansub, majroor.
No, I find it easy just to learn the other way, but
Okay, no
alhamdulillah,
problem. Whatever way you want to learn it, no problem. As long as you know which ones are what, that's fine.
cool.
Excellent. Right. So now so you need to close your books now. And these are the words that you needed to learn. Remember how many times they came up in the comments in the Quran? I will put that in the group as well. And at the end of the course, when you get the slides, you will get my full slides. So you will get the numbers in there as well, inshallah. Okay, so a brother. So I just wanted to make one other point. I was supposed to put it in the group, but I'll just mention it now. So non-Arabs, I call the people who have never done any Quranic Arabic before, meaning understanding. You guys are all the time non-Arabs. And then when it comes to the people who have done some sort of Arabic before, you could still be a non-Arab. What it is the question that I ask, if you already know the answer from a previous course, then for that question, you're an Arab. And I would prefer that you don't speak. But then for the next question, if you've never done it before and you've only learnt the theory in this class, then for that question, you're a non-Arab. Okay, so you guys will be switching, whereas the non-Arabs are purely non-Arabs. Okay, so I want then some non-Arab now, brother, to tell me the meaning of that word.
Is it mankind?
Mankind. Excellent. I was getting worried then. I thought, no, brother, I was getting worried. Okay. Yeah, mankind, people, humans, etc. A sister, non-Arab sister, yawmun, ayyamun.
Day.
Day.
A day. A day.
And the plural.
Yes. So this is the singular. Yes, that's right. So this is the singular. This is the plural.
Yeah.
A day, eon, but mostly just understand it as day. Fantastic. Okay, Jazakallah khair. We've got some sisters here speaking, doing it as well. Okay, a brother now, a non-Arab brother. Min, super important word. Min. You don't know what min means? Going to be trouble. Sorry?
From.
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 From. Was that a brother? Okay.
From.
Okay. Our speaker's a bit funny. Right. From. Excellent. From. Coming in the Quran so many times. A sister, non-Arab sister. Man.
Who or whoever.
Fantastic. Okay. Who. Whom. Excellent. Sister there as well. Excellent. Okay. If you find you don't know these words, we're not going to wait for you. We're going to go to another set of words next week. You have to make sure you can do it. And I know it's difficult in COVID. There's people working. There's people in hospitals. I know people have been texting me, but try your best, inshallah, as much as you can. Those people who have some time, do it. There's people working till 3 o'clock in the morning even. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept their deeds. Right. So we're on sister. Is it a sister next?
Brother.
A brother. Okay, brother. Non-Arab brother. Ma'a. Super important. With. Fantastic.
With.
Yes, you're right. With. I'm just gonna note how many times it comes up again. So, with is about 150. Okay, a sister. Non-Arab sister. Qabla.
Before.
Before.
Four. That's two. Fantastic. That's about 230 times. I'm going to revise these numbers again. I've got a more accurate method now, inshallah, to have a look. So this particular sheet's numbers and last week's I'm going to revise, inshallah. Okay, a brother. Ala.
On.
On. Correct. On, above, against. It depends on the sentence, but generally just learn on. 1,400. You need to put yourself on mute, please. You're not on mute. We can all hear you.
Can Allah be upon as well?
Upon. Allah, upon.
Allah.
Yeah, upon.
Yeah. Upon.
Could be upon as well. It's like on, upon. Okay, kabirun, sister.
Big.
Big.
Great.
Fantastic. It can also mean old, great, big. Right, brothers. Non-Arab brother. Qawmun.
People.
People, okay? Nation, a people. Fantastic. Non-Arab sister, kathirun.
Great.
Many.
Yeah.
Lot.
Well,
A
not,
lot.
sorry. Yes, a lot.
Much.
Much. Yes, that's right. Much, many. Yes. A brother, hudan. A brother, non-Arab brother.
Guidance.
Guidance.
Guide.
Ihdina sirat al mustaqim. Ihdi is from there, hudan. Hidayah is from hudan. Right? There's got a lot of words. Once you know the base word, you can make new words. We'll do that later, inshallah. Right? And last one, a sister who is
Mercy.
Mercy.
Mercy. Excellent.
Mercy.
Mercy, fantastic. Excellent. Right? Okay. So, let's just see what's next. Oops. Right. Everybody done with this? So these are words we all have to learn. If you don't learn them, when it comes in the Quran, ala, you're not going to know the meaning. You're going to be in trouble. Meaning yourself, you're going to be in trouble because you don't know the meaning. So learn these words. Go over them again. Go over last week's again. Make them strong. As we say in Urdu, make them pakka. Cook them. Make them strong. Okay? You have to. Because otherwise, come the day of Taraweeh, the Imam's reading, you say ala. What was ala? By that time, the Imam's in the next verse. So do as good as you can. And you're not going to be able to start understanding the Imam straight away, but you will be able to, inshallah, because you need slow pace. You'll be able to open the Quran, try to figure out what it means, and then look at the translation, and that's how you get better. And then as the speed increases, then you can start understanding the Imam real time, inshallah. Right, so we're going to move on. It's been half an hour. We need to do a bit of speed on this one today. We've got a lot to learn. So today we are doing plurals. So this is a bit of a cheesy one. So you've got Muslim, and you stick an S on the end, and it makes Muslims. So what do you reckon about Muslims and a scene on the end? Muslims. Is that going to work?
That wouldn't work.
That wouldn't work. If you think it was going to work, you wish. Okay. So Arabic is more powerful than just putting an S on the end. As you're going to see, it's much more powerful. You can just, in one word of Arabic, you can explain what in English it might take 2 words or 3 words. Okay, so if you could put yourself on mute, that would be very, very nice. And yeah, could you? I can't put everybody on mute very easily, so if you could just put yourself on mute when you're not speaking, that would be very good. Jazakallah khair. Okay, so next one. Right, so in Arabic, in English, we have singular and then plural 2+. So singular is 1, and then anything which is 2 or more is going to be plural. In Arabic, we have a third category called dual. So we have a singular word, we have a word for dual, 2, and then the plural is 3 or more. Everybody happy with that? Yes?
Yeah.
Any yes will do? Okay. So in Arabic, we have a word for singular, we have a separate word for dual, which is 2, and then we have a separate word for plural, which is 3 or more. Makes the language much more powerful. So this is just an example. Muslimun means a Muslim. Muslimani means 2 Muslims, and Muslimuna means 3 or more Muslims. So you might now think in the Quran, oh, Zalimun, Fasiqun, Kafirun. You know, you hear this una a lot. Un. Okay, it's what's going on is a plural. It's the plural pattern. So we're going to learn some templates. Once we learn some templates, you can insert many, many words into that template, and you will know the meaning of the word. I think somebody's eating sweets. I don't mind that, but please put yourself on mute. Jazakallah khair.
Dad, excuse me.
Yes?
What does Muslimin mean?
Good. We'll come to that, inshallah. We'll come to that. Fantastic. That was a very good question. and we will come to that inshallah. Okay, please can you go through that again? So in Arabic we have a word for singular. So Muslimun is singular. And then we have this extra thing called dual. We have a word that is for two people or two things. And then we have a word for plural. But in Arabic, the plural is three or more. In English, the plural is two or more. In Arabic, the plural is three or more. So this means Muslimun means a Muslim. Muslimani means two Muslims. And Muslimuna means three or more Muslims. Okay? Now let's look at this word here. Ayatun is singular. It means verse or sign. Ayatani makes it into two verses. And ayatun means many verses, three or more. Again, ayatun, one verse. Ayatani, two verses. Ayatun, three or more, many verses. And the last one, these are just examples to get you thinking and introducing it to you. The last one, rajulun, means ahman, rajulani means two men, and rijalun means three or more men. These are different examples just to show you how plurals look. Everybody happy? It's just information here.
Brother,
Yes?
I can't see the pattern.
so why? I'm sorry.
There's no pattern yet. We're just showing you. Pattern will come on the next slide, inshallah. Oh, the slide.
Right, brother,
Yes?
why do them when you said rajulun and then you got rajulani, then why is the plural rijalun?
Yeah, okay. So that's just, we'll go through that maybe next slide, inshallah. Okay? So yes, it's just introducing you to different plurals. You're going to see different plurals now. So this is just example, okay? We will learn in the next slide or the slide after, we will learn, inshallah. Okay? So that's just an introduction to the fact that we have singular, we have dual, and we have plural. Okay. Right, so non-Arabs, ready? I'm going to ask you some questions, inshallah. So there is three types of plurals. There is a masculine plural for a masculine word. There is a feminine plural for a feminine word. And then you've got broken plurals. So the first two are sound masculine plural, sound feminine plural, broken plural. Now I want to ask a non-Arab. This one here is Muslim. The plural is Muslimuna. Why is this? First, why is this a masculine plural? Anybody? Why is this a masculine plural?
There's no Tamar Buta.
Nope. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a masculine word. So it's being called a masculine plural. Why is it called sound masculine plural? Any non-Arab? Why is it called sound masculine plural? Any idea? Look at the other two. Let's see if you can figure it out.
Because it refers to a man or a male.
Okay, that's the masculine part, but what about the sound part? Why is it called sound masculine plural?
Ends with the un.
Okay, look at this one here. This is called broken plural. Look what's happening.
Is it because it's joined up?
Just a bit more information.
Plural.
It's
Broken, the word is added in
Yes,
the middle
yes.
of the word.
Has it added a
Yes.
var onto it?
I've got the answer.
Meaning has just changed.
Somebody said the answer. Yes. So
Yes.
if we look at this one here, Muslimun becomes Muslimuna. The actual word itself
What you're saying, yeah?
still there. It's still sound. It's still whole. It's not been touched. It's not been broken. So that's why this one is called sound masculine plural, because the original word is still sound. It's still whole. It's still there. It's still, in one piece. The sound feminine plural, look what's happening here. Before, on this one, una is being added. Or una is being added to make it into many Muslims. Now for the feminine sound plural, it's like the ta marbuta is opened up and muslimatun. still the original Muslim word, Muslim, is still sound, it's still whole, it's not been broken. So this is Muslimatun, the plural becomes Muslimatun. We will learn the template, inshallah, next slide, inshallah. And if you look at these, Rajulun becomes Rijalun. The alif has come and has broken the original word up, so it's known as broken plural. Again, Qalbun means a heart. And when you put the plural pattern on there, it's got a broken plural pattern. It becomes Qulubun. That means hearts. But you see, a waw has come and broken up the original word. So these are called broken plurals. These are called sound plurals.
Also, brother, it's changed the Zubur and Peshis, hasn't it, as well, to change the word?
Yes, yeah, so some other things are going on here. That's going to be the tricky bit that I try to explain to you guys, inshallah. So, for this slide, all I need you to know is we are not going to do broken plurals in this course. Broken plurals are not going to be covered in this course because they are harder to grasp. And that's, you know, next level sort of thing. This one here, sound plural and sound masculine and feminine plurals, we are going to do because very easily you will be able to understand plurals. So we're going to do this one here, these two. And we're not going to do broken plurals in this class, in this course, inshallah. Okay. So that is a table you're going to need to learn off by heart. All those words are going to be in the test. Like I'm telling you what's going to be in the test. Some plurals kind of. Okay. So if you look at this, this is a table that is showing you the singular way of saying a masculine word, the dual way of saying a masculine word, and a plural way of saying a masculine word. But the top line is marfu case, the second line is mansub case, and the third line is majroor case. So I will go over it now, one at a time, inshallah. So Muslimun, everybody happy, that's marfu because it's got the sign there. Double dhamma or single dhamma is marfu. But now I need you to know that was only true for singular words. That sign that you see, the ending, this one here, that one there, this one here, is only true for singular words. Yeah, please put your mics on mute unless you want to speak, please. Jazakallah khair. Okay. Now, this is, when I said you're going to learn the structure of Arabic, I was meaning this, that you're going to learn the templates. Once you learn a template, you can stick many other words into that. Can we please put ourselves on mute? Jazakumullahu khairan. Can everybody put themselves on mute, please? If I do it, it's going to take a bit of time. Can everybody put themselves on mute, please? Jazakumullahu khairan. Otherwise, if I do it, the screen's going to get all messy, I think. Right. So, Muslimun is marfu. Now, the marfu way of saying two Muslims is ani. I know it's ending in a kasra, but ani is marfu for dual. So, Muslimun is marfu. Muslimani is two Muslims in the marfu case. Yes, it doesn't end in dhamma or double dhamma, but you just have to learn that dual, ani, is marfu. What you can do with that now, if I say kafirun, if you know the template, you can say that two disbelievers is kafirani, zalimun, zalimani, abidun, abidani. So once you learn the template, then if you know what the word is, you can make it into dual automatically yourself because you've learned the template. So kafirun, for two kafirs, it would be kafirani. Yes. So ani, I've put it in red because this is the template you need to learn for marfu. Let's go on to plural. Plural is three or more. Plural is three or more. Whenever you stick a waw and a noon on, it becomes plural. So muslimuna is marfu plural. Muslimuna is marfu plural. How would you say kafir, but many kafirs in marfu? Kafiruna.
Kafiruna.
Exactly.
Kafiruna.
Kafiruna.
Hafiz is someone who preserves, or hafiz. Hafizuna. Yeah. Abiduna, sadiquna, fa'iluna, whatever. Not every word fits into the sound plural pattern. Some are broken, like qulubun, rijalun, they have their own pattern. But there are many words that follow this sound masculine pattern. So qul ya ayyuhal kafiruna. Now you know una makes the word into plural. So long as you know the meaning of the word. Yes, hafizuna, exactly. Sister has written. Kafiruna, exactly. So una is the template that you have to learn for plural. Duals don't come in the Quran so much, but definitely learn them. فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. How many favors of your Lord will you too deny? That's what the verse is saying. You don't get this in the English translation, but the dual is there. تُكَذِّبُونَ is you all deny. تُكَذِّبَانِ, you too deny. So who is it talking about? The ulama say it's talking about the group of Muslims and the groups of jinn. So two groups is talking about. So you won't get this in the translation. It will just say, how many favors of your Lord will you deny? But really, it's فَبِأَيِّ آلَاءِ رَبِّكُمَا تُكَذِّبَانِ. You too deny. Okay, so it's already coming in, and we'll see some examples inshallah as well. So remember this template. Muslimun, marfu for dual is muslimani, and the marfu for plural is muslimuna. So kafiruna, abiduna, salihuna, kafiruna, kadhibuna. It's all plural, plural, plural. This is the template, the structure. This is what you need to learn. I put it in red, so this is what you need to learn. And then when you come across another word and it ends in una, you know it's the plural of that original word. So this is super important. Kadhibuna. Kadhibuna means liars, those who lie. And kadhibani means the two that lie. And kadhibun is liar, one liar. Okay, so we're going on to mansub. Mansub and majroor are both the same. So job done. If you look at it, muslimaini and muslimina is the same for mansub and it is the same for majroor. So in actual fact, you only have to learn 4 templates in this 6 template table. Yes, do we just memorize it? Just memorize it. So you could say Muslimun, Muslimani, Muslimuna, Musliman, Muslimaini, Muslimina, and just keep repeating. I find the way I do it is I just keep on repeating it until I know it. You might find another way to understand it better. Like ani is marfu, and then the other 2 are mansub majroor. Just remember one and then you know the others. But yes, you just have to memorize it. So let's just look at this. Musliman, a Muslim. 2 Muslims, Muslimaini. The ya and the noon comes with a kasra. This is mansub or majroor, one of the 2. How can you tell? We'll cover that later, inshallah. So Muslimaini. So how would I say 2 disbelievers? Anybody? Non-Arab? How would I say 2 disbelievers? You might be on mute, which is good.
Kafirini.
Okay.
Kafirina.
No. For dual, you say
Kafirina.
no.
Kafirini.
Kafiraini. Kafiraini. Okay. Dual. Zalim is an oppressor. How would you? Sorry, yeah. Zalim is an oppressor. How would you say 2 oppressors in mansub? This one.
Zalimaini.
Exactly. Zalimaini. Okay, so the aini comes for dual in mansub and majroor. You just have to learn this, and it's important as well. The most important ones are the plurals, because plural come in the Quran more than duals do. So if you're struggling and there's only one set you can learn, make it the plural. But you won't get top marks in the test. And when it comes to duals in the Quran, you won't understand them. So try to learn them both, but prioritize with the plural. Does it matter if it's feminine or masculine? Yes, we're just doing the masculine ones first. So if you look at the plural now, plural, it's just ina at the end, ina. So muslimina means many Muslims in the mansub case or the majroor case. So if kafiruna is disbelievers in marfu, what is disbelievers in mansub? Kafirina. Zalimuna, what is that in majroor? Zalimuna, what is that in majroor?
Zalimina.
Zalimin. Exactly.
Same thing.
So they mean the same thing. Kafiruna and kafirina mean the same thing, disbelievers. But the grammar, something coming before that word is going to cause it to become majroor. Or something coming before that word is going to cause it to become mansub. But by default, if nothing comes in front of that word, it will remain as marfu. So, قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرُونَ means, oh you who disbelieve. If somebody says, outside of the Quran, if somebody says, قُلْ يَا أَيُّهَا الْكَافِرِينَ, then he's breaking the rules of grammar, but you still know what it means. Okay, so kafiruna, kafirina mean the same thing, but you're not allowed to change the cases in the Quran. Quran is fixed. I'm just giving an example. Okay, anybody have any questions with that?
Brother, can you go over quickly, please? Because everything's gone on top of my head.
Okay. So we've got Muslimun. The way to, this is marfu case. To say two Muslims in marfu, you're going to add an alif on the end and a noon with a kasra. That is the marfu way of saying two Muslims. Ani. Ani ending is a marfu ending for two. So Muslimani means two Muslims. And then Muslimuna, the waw and the noon, when you put that at the end of a masculine word, it makes it plural of that word. So Muslimuna means many Muslims, three or more. Yes? And on mansub, it's not ani. On mansub and majroor, it's aini. So kafiraini, zalimaini, fasiqaini, hafizaini. These are going to be the dual pattern for a mansub case word. For Muslim in mansub case. And the plural is going to be ina. Muslimina, kafirina, zalimina, kadhibina, fasiqina, sadiqina. These are all plurals. Sadiq is a person who speaks the truth. Sadiqina is the people who speak the truth. Sadiquna is the people that speak the truth. So,
As far as I understand, is only marfu is different, and mansub and majroor are the similar.
that's right. Mansub and majroor for dual and plural are bang on the same.
Okay, Jazakallah, I understand now.
Barakallahu
Thank
feek.
you.
Okay, so we've done masculine now. Masculine is done. Ani and una is masculine marfu. Is it possible to give an example of each case in everyday objects? How? I think we'll have to wait till lesson 5 on that one, I think. Okay. So, because if I tell you too much now, you're going to drop what I'm telling you. That's why I'm just have to think about what to let you know, what not to let you know. Okay, so this is the pattern that you need to learn for sound masculine. And you'll be tested on these words. You will see some zalimani maybe or zalimuna in the test, and you need to be able to translate that. Okay? Okay, so this is the feminine. I'm just going to flick through these. Look at the difference. The feminine ends in ta marbuta. So you got muslimatun. Okay, you got muslimatun here. So that ta carries on through to here. Muslimatani. The alif and the noon still stay for dual feminine as well. Ani stays. but it's going to be muslimatani because the ta marbuta, if you like, has opened up to become a normal ta, but the ani is still making it marfu. So muslimatun is one Muslim woman, muslimatani is two Muslim women in marfu, and look what happened to the last one, muslimatun. Look, the double dhammas come back, so that's a bit of a help that it's marfu. That's a bit of a help that it is marfu because the double dhamma has come back that was here. So muslimatun, one Muslim woman, muslimatani, two Muslim women, muslimatun, many Muslim women. So you can say kadhibatun means a Muslim woman who's liar. Kadhibatani, kadhibatun. Yeah. Abidun is a male. Abidatun is a female. And abidatun is many females. So this is the pattern for feminine plural. We're only going to do masculine, sound plural, feminine, sound plural. So it's just these two tables. That's all for plural we're going to do. We're not going to just do this. We're going to do something else as well. But for plurals, that's all we're going to do. If you can learn these two tables, you are sorted for sound, masculine, plural, and dual, and sound, feminine, masculine, feminine, plural. So, muslimatun, muslimatani, two Muslim women in marfu. Muslimatun is marfu, many Muslim women. The dhamma has come back to help you, so you know this is marfu. Next one, muslimatan is mansoob. Again, mansoob and majroor, dual and plural are exactly the same. So muslimatan becomes muslimataini. It's the same ending as the masculine. Here's the masculine, aini. Yeah, same ending. So they got some things in common. Muslimataini means two women again, but in mansoob case. So muslimatani, muslimataini both mean two women. The only difference is the case. This one is marfu and this one is mansoob, and majroor is the same as mansoob. So both of them are muslimataini. And then the more common one is the plural, muslimatin. This is the pattern, the template for making a feminine word into plural. You stick an alif and a ta, and you knock off the ta marbuta. Ta marbuta has disappeared, or it's been converted, however you want to think of it, into a normal ta. So muslimatin is many Muslim women in mansoob case and majroor case as well. Can you explain what the case endings mean in the context? That will be lesson 5, I think, inshallah. I'm just building you up to understand what the case endings are first. Do mansoob and majroor, duals and plurals always stay the same? Mansoob and majroor, dual. Yes, the mansoob, duals and plurals stay the same for the feminine and for the masculine sound. But not every plural is a sound plural. There's other broken plurals. We don't worry about them because they're a bit more complex. You have to learn the pattern for them. We're just going to concentrate on these. So you need to learn ani makes dual, aini makes dual. You have to learn atun makes plural and atin makes plural. And the plural ones are more important than the dual ones because they occur more in the Quran. So summary of that is this. Male plurals end in una or ina. If you see a una in the Quran or you see a ina in the Quran, it's most likely talking about a plural of the word that is attached to. So kadhibuna, kadhibina, fasiquna, fasiqina. When I miss a vowel on the letter, it means it's got a sukoon on it. It's got a jazm on it. It's got a sukoon on it, or that shape. In some Qur'ans, it's got that shape written on. It's the sukoon. I didn't put the sukoon on. It's just a sukoon there. So kadhibuna, kadhibina, kafiruna, kafirina, zalimina, zalimuna, abiduna, abidina. This is the main summary. Learn the plurals definitely. And for feminine words, the plurals are atun and atin. So muslimatun muslimatin, abidatun abidatin, kafiratun kafiratin, sadiqatun sadiqatin. How often would the number-wise would the plural be in the Quran over the dual? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not like half or quarter. It's like mostly it's plural. Dual is only mentioned in the Quran. It's mentioned not that much. And if you want to prioritize between male and female, now you have to learn them both. But male is more dominant, meaning it comes much more in the Quran. I'll tell you why. Because in the Arabic language, the masculine terminology, if I say kafiruna, kafiruna is the masculine way, but it includes women too. Women are included in that plural. So it can be all men or it can be men and women in the male terminology. So kadhibun, so qul ya ayyuhal kafirun, kafirun can be women in there and male. But the feminine one.
This time.
Could you put yourself on mute, please?
Brush your teeth first and get into bed.
Could you put yourself on mute, please? Everybody put themselves on mute, please. Thank you very much. Please remember to put yourselves on mute, otherwise I'm going to have to learn some draconian measure to put you guys on mute. Okay. So kafiruna includes women as well. But when it comes to the feminine plural, it's women only. It's women only. Whenever you see a feminine plural, it's women only. Whenever you see a masculine plural, women can be included in there with the men. So when you get a whole load of women, you refer to them as women. When one man comes in there, now they're referred to with the male terminology. That's the way Arabic is. So the masculine is very important. The feminine example you gave, would the template be the same for other feminine words? No, the template works for certain words. These plural templates you're learning, they work for certain words and many words in the Quran, but they don't work for all the feminine, neither do the masculine words. The template for the masculine plural, doesn't work for all the masculine words in Arabic. It's many, but not all. We're not going to do the other ones, okay, inshallah. So this is what you need to take home with you. Una and ina is plural for masculine words. Atun, atin is plural for feminine words. It's the template you need to learn. And then you can stick other words in there. So the template is very important. Can I move on?
Yes, please.
Okay. Jazakallah khair. Right, so this is, and normally you're just going to get a table this big to learn. That's it. But this week you've got those two little tables and this table. It's only this week you're going to get that many. Otherwise, it's generally just going to be one table to learn. Okay, so these are individual words that come in the Quran a lot. They come in there. You can look at the numbers. Them are the numbers of times these words come in the Quran. Yeah, you get one or two that don't come in at all. The duals. Okay, so this is a table of pronouns. Can anybody explain what is a pronoun? Arabs included.
Like he, she, they.
Yes. So it's a word that is used to refer to a noun, but you don't take the name of the noun. So I won't say house, I will say it. I won't say Uthman and Hassan, I'll say them. I won't say his name, I'll say him. So them, you, us, these are all pronouns and they come in the Quran a lot. Which ones come in more? Masculine, because in the masculine, the women are included too. So, for example, this one, hum, humul kafirun, it means they are the disbelievers. Women in there as well. Humul zalimun, they are the zalim, the oppressors. So these words are so important. Without these words, you ain't going anywhere in Arabic. Whatever courses you do, you're going to have to make sure you learn these words. Dual, look at the dual. Not that common. Not that common. But when it comes to the masculine plural, look how many times. The masculine second person. So we're going to go over this table. I'm going to explain this table, inshallah. So you might
just quickly. So
yes.
you know the masculine plurals. They're women and they're male and female, but the female plurals they're just females.
Yes. So the masculine plural is used for everybody, males only, or males and female, everybody. That's why you get the masculine ones used more. But the feminine one is just female only. You get them less in the Quran. Look, you got hum here, there, 261, and hunna for feminine only 7 times. So the masculine ones, singular and plural, are the most important ones you need to learn, but do them all for top marks, for understanding more. Inshallah. Okay, so I'm going to explain this table. This table, you have a 3M and 3F. This means third person masculine and third person feminine. Third person means that the one you're referring to is not here. He's somewhere there. He's in the other room, or he's outside, or he's in Pakistan, or he's in Australia. He's not here. So third person masculine, look, he, they, them both, they. They're not present. They're not in front of you, for example. And then the 2M and the 2F is second person male and second person female. That's talking, you're talking to the person, he's in front of you. So you both, you all, they're in front of you. So that's what second person is, in the same room as you. Third person is outside somewhere, in the galaxy somewhere. Okay? And first person is you're talking to yourself, it's you, it's about you, I, us. Okay, so third person is somebody who is outside of this room, outside somewhere, not here. Second person is speaking to the person, and first person is yourself. Is that happy? Because as you see now the words, you'll understand, inshallah. So huwa means him. These are separate pronouns that come in the Quran by themselves. Look, قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. قُلْ, say, huwa, he is Allah. Huwa. It comes in the Quran, it comes in your Salah every day. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa. There's Allah, la ilaha illa huwa. There's none who has the right to be worshipped, illa huwa, except him. So huwa, 265 times Allah. Huwa means him. Huma means them two. And hum means them. So you're just going to have to learn these. We're going to have some examples, not for this, but we're going to have some examples coming later, inshallah. But you have to learn these. Now, what I would do is the teacher at understandquran.com, you can check that out. Alhamdulillah, he does some good work teaching people how to understand the Quran. He uses this method of third person is not here, dual, not here, and 3 not here. So he will say, huwa means he is, huma, them two, and hum, them all. So I want, and some people come back to me and said, we like that method. So I'm going to use that method for anybody who likes it. So huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, he is, huma, them two are, hum, they all are. I'm going to highlight this. Huwa, huma, hum. So I want you to repeat after me and keep on repeating. Keep your mics on mute because it's going to go crazy. Okay? Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, he is, huma, hum. Keep on saying it. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, he is, huma, them two are, hum, they all are. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. If you keep on repeating it, you will get it, inshallah. Huwa, huma, hum. He is, them two are, they all are. Huwa, huma, hum. Read it before you go to sleep. Huwa, huma, hum. Outside, going and sitting in the car. Huwa, huma, hum. About to eat your food, before saying Bismillah, obviously. Huwa, huma, hum. I learnt it like this. Huwa, huma, hum. I think I did anyway. Okay, so it's just individual words that you have to learn. No pattern. There is a bit of a sort of help. I'll give you the help here. Look at that. Third person start off with the ha. First person start off with the alif. See that? So huwa, huma, hum. And then for feminine, it's hiya, huma, hunna. Hiya, huma, hunna. Hiya, huma, hunna. So we have huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. If you keep on saying it again and again and again, visualize the table, you're going to know it. You're going to learn it, inshallah. Huwa, the singulars are very important. Huwa. And so are the plurals. So huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. It's just learning. There's no mathematical formulas or equations on this. There's no template. It's just this word means this. And obviously you have to learn a certain amount of words, otherwise you can't understand a language. So the clue is third person all start off with ha. So huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. One last time. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Yes. So have we not already learnt huwa and hiya? You definitely have. So if you've learnt that word, job done for these two. Yes, that's a fantastic spot. So we've already done huwa and hiya, but this is the complete full table. There's nothing else. And I like that sort of thing where you learn, okay, I see everything here. There's nothing else. There's no other pronouns. It's just these. So they will come, as we'll see later on. These come in the Quran a lot. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Third person. Everybody happy with that? You can just type it if you want, or somebody can unmute and then re-unmute themselves. Otherwise, yes, cool. Otherwise, we hear somebody telling their kids going to bed. Okay, good. Right, so the next one is second person. You're speaking to the person now. The person is in front of you. So for that, I'm going to do like this. Maybe like this. No, like this. Anta, antuma, antum. Anta, antuma, antum. Anta, antuma, antum. They start off with an alif. Anta means you, to a male. Antuma, you two. And antum, you all. Okay, so it's just have to think of a technique, print it out, put it in the kitchen. If you're in the kitchen doing work in the kitchen, you're washing up, it can take 20-30 minutes, but you can spend about 5 minutes more and keep mentioning them, anta, antuma, antum, with your fingers, or just like that. You might be, wherever you're at work and it's lunchtime, have it on your phone, be reading it. You might be sitting down, waiting for something, read it, learn them, keep it open on your desk. So every time you walk past it, just give it a quick glance, make sure you know them all. Even then, when somebody says, what is antum, you might go in your head, huwa, huma, hum. Sorry, if somebody says, what is hum, you might have to do this, huwa, huma, hum, but you'll know it. You might have to do it like that until you start getting used to it, but it's just yourselves now. You have to learn it however best you can. But what I would say is this, don't leave it till Wednesday evening to learn this, because it'll go in quick and it'll come out quick. The next day it's gone. Learn it tonight, go over it tonight, read it about 10 times, and then do it again the next night, do it again. By the time it comes to your homework will help you by writing it down. Some people like to write it down to revise. Some people do hifz of the Quran by writing it down. So some people like the writing method, some people like the listening method, some people record your own voice and stick it on your phone, record it, keep on playing that again and again until you know it. Do whatever you need to do. Put it on the wall, etc. So, you got anta is you, antuma, you two, antum, anta, antuma, antum, anta, antuma, antum, anta, antuma, antum. Now for a feminine, it's anti, antuma, antunna. A bit more complicated. Antunna. It's a bit more complicated. The noon shad appears in the feminine plural in both plurals, in the third person and second person. So anti, antuma, antunna. So from the start, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. So we've got that. It does rhyme and it is, you know, if you say it like that, inshallah, it sounds easy to me anyway. It sounds easier to me. But you have to, you have to go away and learn it. So if I say to a brother, I'll say, anta muslimun, you are a Muslim. To a sister, I will say, anti muslimatun, you are a Muslim. Anta, somebody might say to you, kaif anta, how are you, brother? To a sister, you would say, kaif anti. To many, you would say, kaif antum, how are you all? So this is how, so these are words that you have to learn. Let's look to the last one.
Brother,
Ana.
you know the auntie,
Yep.
you can remember it, auntie in English, feminine.
Fantastic.
And also tunna, if you remember the tunna is like a belly button, feminine, you can remember it. That's what we were told.
Right, okay,
So
right,
you can
okay.
remember that.
Right. So whatever way you can remember it, yeah, you have to sometimes I do funny ones. I'll do funny ones, but you know, it helps you remember it. Okay, so the last one, auntie and anta, I understand. Last one is ana. Ana means me, whether you're a male or female. Ana means me. What did Shaitan say when he became Shaitan? Ana khayrun minhu. Ana, me. Khayrun, better. We should know these two words now. Ana means me. Khayrun, better. Minhu, we will do next week, inshallah. Min means from, and the hu makes it him. So, ana, I am khayrun, better, minhu, than him. That's what Iblis said when he became Shaitan. So, ana, it comes in the Quran, and how many times? 66. So, better learn that, ana. And then, we've got nahnu, means we, for two or for more. Nahnu is the same for dual and plural. So, nahnu means we. Nahnu muslimuna, we are Muslims. Nahnu sadiquna, we are truthful people. So nahnu means we. How many times is it coming in the Quran? 86. So 86 times. I put 86 in the middle because I didn't check to see how many times it's meaning dual, how many times it's meaning plural. But I presume most of the time it's plural. So again, let's just do this again, inshallah. Okay, don't know how I'm going to do it this way. Okay, inshallah. So repeat, inshallah, after me. Huwa, huma, hum. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anta, antuma, antum. Next one, for a feminine, anti, antuma, antunna. Anti, antuma, antunna. And then the last one, ana, me. Nahnu is two, and nahnu is plural as well. So what I do, I say it with a bit of speed. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. Because when people do hifz, they do it a bit quicker and it gets in their mind easier. So however you want to do it, repeat. But this is what you need to fix in that mind. You need to put it in that mind. This is not this is just words, they're not a template. We're going to do templates next week, inshallah, more templates. But these are just individual words, individual pronouns that come in the Quran, as we're going to see. We've got half an hour left yet. We're going to show you the verses that have these words in there to show you that it's real. We really coming across it in the Quran many times. Humul zalimuna, they are the zalimun. Humul fasiquna, humul sadiquna. Many times, you get the hum coming in the Quran. Okay, so it's just memorizing. Huwa, huma, hum. Hiya, huma, hunna. Anta, antuma, antum. Anti, antuma, antunna. Ana, nahnu, nahnu. Them are the numbers. I sort of grayed out this one on this slide just to show people which ones I feel come in the Quran most. But forget that slide now. You've got the numbers. Oops. You've got the numbers. Numbers are here. So learn these words best as you can. The Arabic of the words, singular and plural. I'm not sure what you mean there. Will we be learning the Arabic of the words, singular? You need to learn the templates. So here we go. The question was, once you learn these templates, then you can put many words into these templates. So what you will learn is the template. I will ask you in the test, and this is the test. Sorry, you can't see it though. It's on this side. I'm going to use the word Muslim. So I'm not going to use Kadhib or Sadiq. I'm just going to keep it simple and use the word Muslim. So you're going to see these words in the test. You need to be able to translate Muslimuna, Muslimina, and give the gender as well. You also need to learn the gender. Is it masculine or is it marfu? The case marfu, mansub, majroor, and also the gender. So you will learn that by learning these tables. There's no more tables. That's all there is. It's just practice now, inshallah. So let's do a bit of practice. So if you can, open your booklets on page, open it up on page 14 and 15, like that. Well, actually, you only need page 14. I think you only need page 14. We're just going to learn the templates, masculine plural, feminine plural, template examples. Okay, so somebody asked a question here. Once we learn the template, will we be able to provide the plural and dual words for any singular word, even though we may not know the meaning of the word itself? Not any, but many. Not any, but many. Yes, so if you learn ani means two, then kafirani, sadiqani, abidani, zalimani. Yes, once you learn the template, you will be able to put many other words in front of it, recognize that template, and understand what the word means itself automatically because you learned the template. So you need to learn the template. Could you please put it on the screen? Well, if you don't have a booklet, it's basically, all right. If you don't have a booklet, it's these two slides we need. The mask, it's these two. 1 second. We need to see this table and that table because we're just going to do some practice now, inshallah. Okay, so practice coming up. A brother, Muslimani. I've given you the meaning of Muslim here, a Muslim man. So what does Muslimani mean and what is the case? A brother, non-Arab brother. Hope you guys are still here, hanging about. Not all gone home, have you? Yes? Marfu. Marfu, fantastic.
Jew.
Yes. So two Muslim men and it's marfu. So marfu is because the ani is here. Yeah? Ani is short for Arnold Schwarzenegger. Might want to remember it like that. He's tough, he's strong, and marfu is a strong word. So ani is dual and marfu. Okay? Make sure you only have it open on this page, okay? On the tables page. Right, so a sister, non-Arab sister, mu'minun is a believing man. So mu'minuna, what is mu'minuna and what is the case? A non-Arab sister.
Marfu, and it's a plural.
Fantastic. Marfu and it's a plural. You need to know both. It's plural because una is a quick formula. It's a plural. And so is ina, plural. Remember, ina is plural. So mu'minuna is marfu. And one other clue is this dhamma here, mu'minuna. This dhamma is a clue that it's marfu. Mu'minuna. But really it's this waw and this noon. The dhamma might also be part of it, but una. So believing men, plural, marfu. A brother, mu'minan. So a believing man, but this time it's mu'minaini. What's mu'minaini mean? Have a look at your tables. Aini, the aini pattern. Dual, fantastic. It's
two
dual.
believers.
Yes, so it's the two believers, and it is either majroor or mansoob. But it's mansoob because I'm telling you it's mansoob here. But if you saw mu'minaini by itself, you wouldn't be able to tell whether it's mansoob or majroor just by itself. But what's happened is some word is coming in front of it that is causing it to change from marfu to mansoob, or from marfu, which is the default, to majroor. We'll do a bit of that inshallah. But for now, all you need to know it is mansoob or majroor. In this case, it's mansoob because I've given you the singular word here, which was mansoob. Wouldn't the zabr tell you? Not in dual and plurals. That zabr was only for singular. The fatha was only for singular. When you come to duals, it has its own pattern for mansoob. You just have to learn them. So, sister, kafirina, kafirina. Ina is the clue. What is kafirina meaning?
Plural mansoob.
Fantastic. Yes.
Dual.
No, plural. Ina is,
Plural mansoob.
yes, it's mansoob because this one is mansoob here. But if you saw kafirina by itself, it could be, if you saw it in the Quran, for example, you might not necessarily know whether it's mansoob or majroor. You'd have to do some working out with grammar rules, right? We'll cover some of them, but not anything major because it's already written. As long as you don't say kafiruna, because that's wrong if it says kafirina in the Quran. Okay, but kafiruna and kafirina mean the same thing, disbelieving men, and it's mansoob in this case. So, are we on brother or are we on sister?
Brother now.
Brother, okay. So, kadhibin means a liar, a lying man, yeah, a liar. How would you say, so what's kadhibaini mean? Baini. Look at your tables.
Two lying people.
Two. Kadhibina is plural. Kadhibaini, yeah, is dual. It's a bit longer. Baini. That's dual. So kadhibaini is dual. And is it marfu or is it mansoob or is it majroor?
Majroor.
Okay, majroor. What would it be in marfu? Anybody? Any non-Arab? Brothers or sisters? What would kadhibaini be in marfu?
Kadhibaini.
Fantastic. Kadhibani, exactly. Kadhibani. They mean the same thing. Two lying men, but this one is in the case of majroor. Right, sister? Dhalimina. A non-Arab sister that has not spoken yet. Dhalimina. So dhalimin is an oppressor man.
So it's plural.
Yes, it's plural. That's the main
So
thing.
it's plural.
Yes. Yes. So
And it's majroor.
Yes. So once you figured out it's plural, all you need to know is what this word means. So that means an oppressing man. So the whole thing means oppressing men. That's why this template is so important. Once you learn that template, then as long as you know what that word means, you can stick many, many words in front of that template and you will know the plural of that word. So kadhibina, fasiqina, dhalimina, abidina, it all means plural. So plural is correct, and in this case it's majroor. How would you say, same sister, how would you say dhalimina but in marfu? Have a look at your table.
Dhalimani.
Dhalimuna, fantastic. Dhalimuna. This is practice. That's fine. This is practice. This is something they're going to have to go away and learn, but we're just getting some practice, inshallah. Okay, so a brother. Muslimatani. So muslimatun is a woman. What's muslimatani? Remember Ani? Una is plural. Yeah, two. Two, dual. So two Muslim women. Muslimatani. The way you can tell it's woman is this ta here. It's still there. The ta marbuta has opened up. Muslimani is two men, but Muslimatani is two Muslim women, and it's marfu. Yep. Sister, mu'minatun. What is atun? What pattern is atun? What does that do to the word? Atun.
Plural.
Fantastic, plural. So you've done half of the word. All you need to know now is what's mu'min mean. Mu'mina. Yeah, believer woman. So mu'minatun is the believing women. Yeah, women believers, and it is in the marfu case. What would it be in the mansub case? Have a look at your table. Fantastic.
Mu'minatin.
Yes, fantastic. Mu'minatin. Excellent. Okay, so it's important to learn this template.
Brother, can I just
Yes?
Brother, sorry, can I just very quickly ask a question? You know, going back a few slides to Dalimina,
Yeah.
why is it not Mansub and Majroor?
Okay, yes, good point. It could be mansub, it could be majroor, but the reason why it's majroor is because I'm telling you here. Can you see that there? I'm telling you. It's coming from this word. But otherwise, if you saw zalimin in the Quran, if you know the rules of grammar, you will be able to tell if it's mansub or majroor. But if you don't know the rules of grammar for that, you won't know. We're going to cover it a bit, but nothing major, because as long as you know zalimin means oppressing men. You will need it, but I will teach you that, inshallah. Lesson 5, I think, inshallah. Okay, so just going back to, we've done this one. So this is a brother, sadiqatun. Sadiqatun is a truthful woman. So identify the pattern first. Aini pattern. What does that do? Two. Fantastic. Two. So now all you need to know is what sadiqa means. Sadiqa means a truthful woman. So sadiqataini means fantastic. Two truthful women. And it is in which case? Yeah. Mansub. In this case, mansub, but yeah, it could be majroor as well. Mainly just remember it's not marfu. Marfu would have been sadiqa dani. Yeah, remember ani is marfu dual for male and female. Ani. And it's a stronger one. Marfu is like the strong one. And then mansub and then majroor. Marfu actually means raised. It's a strong one. It's a strong case. Right? Sadiqatin. So all we've done is sadiqatin, a sister who has not spoken yet, non-Arab. Sadiqatin. What's atin do?
Plural.
Plural, fantastic. Sadiqa, what does that mean? Truthful woman. So sadiqatin means? Yes, truthful women. And what case is it?
Mansub.
Okay. If it was going to be marfu, what would it be? Anybody?
Atun.
Atun. Fantastic. Atun. Fantastic. Right, a brother. Fasiqatun is a rebellious woman. I'm not picking on women here, but okay. Fasiqatun is a rebellious woman. So, what is fasiqataini? Is this a brother? A brother. Okay. Yes.
Two women.
Fantastic. Two rebellious women, and it is what case?
Mansub.
Mansub or majroor. In this case, majroor, because I've done a majroor word here. But yes, it could be mansub or majroor. Fantastic. How would you say, anybody, two rebellious women, but dual, marfu? Nope. Nope. Ain is
Masikatani.
Tani. Tani. Yes.
Masikatani.
Masikatani.
Ani. Ani is marfu. Ani is marfu. Ani is marfu. Say that 20 times. Ani is marfu. 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 I'm saying it this many times because it's going to stick in people's head. Ani is marfu. Una is marfu. Una is marfu plural. Right, okay. Dhalimatin. Have we done this one? Okay.
No.
Sister, dhalimatin. What does atin do?
Plural.
Plural, fantastic. Then all you need
Plural.
yeah, sorry?
Plural.
Yes, plural. So what does the whole word mean? Dhalimatin.
Majroor.
Fantastic. And many oppressive women.
Oppressor.
So,
Women.
yeah, oppressive women, and it's majroor. It could also be mansoob though, if you saw it just like that. But it's definitely not marfu, because marfu would be dhalimatun. Okay, we've only got a bit of time. I just want to demonstrate those words in the Quran as well. So this is a verse in the Quran. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says like kafirun, when the masculine is used, then it includes the feminine as well. It includes the women as well. But sometimes when the women are specifically mentioned, then the masculine is talking about the men only. Okay, so if it says innal muslimina, muslimin is men. You'd think it's men and women, but the women are mentioned straight after. So it's meaning the men Muslim and the women Muslim exclusively. When the women are mentioned, then the context tells you muslimina just means men. Otherwise, generally, muslimin is men and women. But in this particular verse, the ina is used and the ati is used. So just look at the translation of this. Inna means indeed. Innal muslimina. This is mansoob. Okay, but look at it. Ina is plural. Indeed, surely the Muslim men, wal muslimati, and the Muslim women. So when this is Muslim women is mentioned, then we know this one is only talking about the men because women are mentioned here. But if women aren't mentioned, then the male terminology includes the women as well. Like qul ya ayyuhal kafirun, it's just talking about kafirun generally, so it's including the women as well. So here we're looking at the Quran doing the plurals for male and women. Innal muslimina, indeed the many Muslim men, wal muslimati, the many Muslim women, wal mu'minina, and the many believing men, wal mu'minati, and the many believing female. Yes, you see a little alif, that's the way it's written, but it's still like ati, it's still ati, it's just a little alif though instead in this font. Okay, wal qanitina, the devout men and the devout men, wal qanitati, and the devout women, was sadiqina, and the truthful men, was sadiqati, and the truthful women. See, ati is used. It's not atin because you got the alif there, so the ending changes to single. Was sabirina, and the patient men, was sabirati, and the patient women. Wal khashi'ina, and the humble men, wal khashi'ati, and the humble women, wal mutasaddiqina, and the men who give sadaqah, ina, wal mutasaddiqati, and the women that give sadaqah. Do you have this slide in your book?
Yes, we do.
Okay, good. Was sa'imina, those who do sa'im, those who fast, the men who fast. Was sa'imati, and the women that fast. Wal hafidhina, and those who guard furujahum, their private parts. Wal hafidhati, and the women.
We don't have this in the book.
You don't have it?
No, we don't have this slide.
Okay, I'll put this in the group, inshallah. Just follow the screen then, inshallah. وَالذَّاكِرِينَ, and those who do dhikr. وَالذَّاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ, those who do dhikr of Allah, kathiran, a lot. وَالذَّاكِرَاتِ, and the women as well. And the women, ones who do dhikr. أَعَدَّ اللَّهُ لَهُمْ, Allah has prepared for them, مَغْفِرَةً, forgiveness, وَأَجْرًا عَظِيمًا, and a great reward. So look, Ina, آتي إينا آتي قانتين والقانتات والصادقين والصادقات. Can you see the plurals coming? They are all, none of them, these are marfu. They're actually mansoob. But this word made it mansoob, that's why. We don't have to learn about that. I'm just telling you for those who want to know. Right. So we've got just about 5 minutes left, but I'll see if we can just stretch 10 minutes because I just want to show you now, inshallah, the translations here. So wahua, a brother, want to translate that? Wahua mu'minun, word for word. Wahua.
He's a believer. And he is a believer.
Yes, we've done this one, yeah? Hua, we've done it. Hua, it came up in our table today. Okay, a sister, non-Arab sister. Hum, this is hum. Al-mu'minun. When you join it, it's humul mu'minun. But it is hum al-mu'minun. So what does hum mean?
They.
A non-Arab sister?
They two men.
They're plural. They're plural.
Sorry.
Okay, and al-mu'minun? Believers. So we've got the una there and the hum. So they are the believers. They all are the believers. Most of the time, it's going to be women included. Most times, women included, unless it says separately for the women, like it did in that verse. So they are the believers. Next one, brother. وَالْكَافِرُونَ هُمُ الظَّالِمُونَ. وَالْكَافِرُونَ. Wow means and. What does وَالْكَافِرُونَ mean? Brother?
Believers.
Yes, and the disbelievers, hum. Hum means, look at your tables. Look at your, what I would do is I'd look at your pronoun table, this one. Where's it gone? That one there, if you can see it. That one there.
Yeah.
With that table. It's a separate pronouns table. Use that to figure these verses out or understand these verses. So, wal kafiruna, and the disbelievers, hum, they, al-zalimuna.
Zalims.
They're zalims, they're the baddies, they're the bad people, oppressors. So, wal kafiruna, and the disbelievers, hum, they are al-zalimuna, oppressors. Yeah. So we see here, una, we see una here, plural. Una, plural, marfu. Yeah. And hum means them. Okay. Everybody on mute, please, again. Right. Everybody on mute, please. Thank you. Okay, a sister now. Wa ulaika. You just have to know what ulaika means. It means and those. Hum. They. Al-muflihuna. Successful ones. So the una is showing plural. Hum is a word you need to learn. And this is how important it is. You're seeing this coming now. The plurals. Humul khasirun. Humul fasiqun. Humul zalimun. Humul mu'minun. You might even want to learn it like that. Plural hum. Una plural. They're together. A brother. Ulaika. Again, it's just a word you have to learn. Ulaika means a brother. Non-Arab? Those. Oh, those home. Yeah, so again, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming again. So those. So it's saying those, and then it's saying them. Like again, saying it again. And one of the explanations of this is it means only them. Those, only those, only them. Al-khasiruna. You have to know what khasir means. And once you know what khasir means, loser, you're going to know that una makes it losers. So ulaika, those, hum, they, al-khasiruna are the losers because of the una. So plurals are very important. And which one's more? The masculine plurals, very, very important. Una and ina. Look at the next one. A sister. Wa'lamu. A sister, please. Wa'lamu. So this
And
means...
know that.
Yes, and know.
Anna, no doubt. Allah ma'a with al-muttaqina, with the believers.
Right. So wa'lamu, and know. Anna Allah, that Allah, ma'a, we've done ma'a, with al-muttaqina. It's become majroor. What made it majroor? Ma'a. Ma'a is one of those words that makes the next word majroor. So it's a majroorifier. You want to call it a majroorifier if you want. It's one of those words that if it comes in front of a noun, it makes the noun majroor. You don't need to know for translation purposes, but that's what's going on there. So it's become majroor. Qina, muttaqina. If ma'a wasn't there, then the story would be different. We've got one more slide. Everybody on mute again, please. Yep, that's khair. I've got a question here. Does hum include women in its context as well, even though it's male? Yes, many times hum is including women as well, unless the women have been selectively specified later on, like that verse we saw. Otherwise, humul zalimun is meaning they are all, men and women, zalimun. Humul fasiqun, they're all, men and women are all fasiqun in that, you know. So yeah, hum refers to men and women. Right. So ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. Okay, so a brave person here now, a brother. I think we're on brother. No, we're on sister. I think sister. So ذلك. Remember we did ذلك lesson 1. What does ذلك mean?
That is.
That is fantastic. الكتاب.
The book.
The book. Fantastic. Okay. It says even here this, but literally that. Okay. La rayba. We've not done this word yet. La with the alif. Yes.
No.
No doubt. So la with the alif means no. If somebody comes to you and says, "Are you feeling well?" I say la. La means no. So no, it's a negation. La rayba. No. In this case, no doubt. Fihi. We've not done this word yet. Fihi. Have a guess. Anybody?
In it.
In it.
In it.
Okay. Hudan.
Guidance.
Guidance. Lil muttaqina.
The God conscious.
Yes, God conscious. This is majroor, this one now, majroor. Because normally it's al muttaquna. When you stick a li in front of it, li is another majroorifier. Lil muttaqina. It becomes lil muttaqina. So that's how things change. If you say lil muttaquna, you're reading it wrong. Lil muttaqina is correct. Okay, I'm just touching on that. Don't worry about it too much. As long as you understand ina and una is plural, job done. Brother, ذَلِكَ جَزَاءُ الْمُحْسِنِينَ. ذَلِكَ. Any brother? Still with us? That, okay? That is jaza'u. Jazakallah khair. Jaza. What does jaza mean? Reward.
No.
Yeah, reward. Al-muhsinin.
Why does it not say al-jaza'u when it's the reward?
Good question. So that's an exception that we're not going to cover yet. Okay, so you see here it's saying the reward. Fantastic. How old are you, Sheikh? Oh, is it a girl? Sorry. How old is that youngster who just said that?
I'm 9.
Sorry?
I'm 9 years old.
Subhanallah. Let that be an inspiration. Alhamdulillah. Let that be an inspiration to everybody. A 9-year-old spotted it. I was thinking, like, when will people start spotting? Look, this is definite. It's ending with, it's got no al there though, and it's ending with a single. What's going on? Don't worry about it. We're not going to cover it. You got exceptions. There are exceptions. Okay, so you're going to see it sometimes. So that is the reward al-muhsinin. So reward al-muhsinin. That is the reward of the doers of good. Muhsinina. Okay, so this is majroor. That's majroor. Okay. Next one, some grammar going on in that verse, so I'm not going to cover that now, inshallah, because otherwise, you know, next week there might only be a few people if I give you too much grammar. Right, okay. Okay, so next one, a brother, is it a brother this time? Yeah, sorry, a sister. Wal mu'minuna.
And the believing man.
Yes. Wal mu'minatu.
And the believing woman.
Yes. Now, if you saw wal mu'minuna by itself, it's normally talking about women as well. But over here, the women have been mentioned separate. So that means wal mu'minuna is talking about the men only, because the women have been separated out into their own here. So wal mu'minuna is the believing men. وَالْمُؤْمِنَاتُ is the believing women and the believing women. بَعْضُهُم, we've not done this yet. بَعْضُهُم, it's an Urdu word as well. Ba'az, we say ba'az log.
Baz. Some.
Like some of them. Awliya'u, awliya, what's awliya? Wali,
Friend.
protector.
Protect.
We've not done that. Protectors, ba'd. So some of them are protectors of others, of one another. So wal mu'minuna, and the believers, wal mu'minatu, and the believing men and the believing women, and the believing men and the believing women. Ba'duhum awliya'u ba'd. Some of them are protectors of one another, like that. They are protectors of one another. Wa'adallahu, brother. Let's just 1 second. I just want to see what questions are coming up. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Just people doing dua for the sister. Alhamdulillah. And how would you translate you for the plural of both men and women? For example, disbelievers. Yeah. So you would use, if you wanted to talk about you disbelievers, and it's talking about when men and women, you'll just use the male way. Kafiruna. That's both men and women. Kafiruna is the male terminology, but it includes women as well. Okay. So, brother, wa'adallahu. Wa'adallahu al-mu'minina wal-mu'minati jannatin. Wa'ada. It's an Urdu word, wada. What is wada? Keep your wada, brother.
Promise.
Promise.
Promise. Wa'adallahu. So Allah promised. We will do that later, inshallah. Al-mu'minina.
The believing women.
Yeah, the believing men. The reason why we know it's believing men is because the believing women is next. So we know it's believing men and not just believers in general. So Allah promised the believing men, wal mu'minati, and the believing women, jannatin, gardens. Jannatin, gardens. Okay, sister, innal muttaqina fi jannatin wa na'im. Inna means, have a guess? Have a guess? Indeed. Al-muttaqina.
The righteous.
The righteous. Can you see it's plural? Ina and una is plural. In this case, it's mansub. This is a mansubifier. When this one comes in front of a noun, it makes it mansub. Just for those who are interested. Okay? Fi means.
Did you say when inna comes, it makes?
Yeah, when inna makes the next noun mansub. We don't need to know that, it's already written, but it's for those who just want to know why is it not marfu anymore. If it starts off marfu, if nothing comes in front of it, but when words come in front of it, it changes the way you say it. So it's not going to be innal muttaquna, that's wrong. It's going to be innal muttaqina. Carry on. Fi
is in.
In jannatin
Gardens.
Wa na'im.
Wa and in bliss.
Yes, in bliss. Okay. So the reason why I'm not going too much into innal muttaqina is because that's going to be grammar. It's going to make it harder for you. You're going to get muddled up. I want to teach you the literal meaning, and that doesn't change the literal meaning. There is a time though when grammar changes the literal meaning. That's why I'm getting you used to marfu, mansub, majroor, because we're going to see it in lesson 5, inshallah. So lesson 5, everybody's got to come lesson 5. Right, so we're just finishing now. We're 5 minutes over. These are the words you need to learn for next week. So you've got the masculine table, feminine table, the separate pronouns. It's the most. This week is the most, but go for it, inshallah. Let's see. Ajrun is rewards. Ajr. May Allah give you the ajr, brother. We use it. Yeah. Ajr is reward. Ajrun. Just learn the singular. Don't have to bother with the plural. No problem. If you want to learn the plural, even better. But concentrate on the singulars at least. Ajrun is reward. Alim is painful. It even sounds like that. Adhabun alim. Alim is painful, torturous. Next one. Qalbun is the heart. Qalbun is the heart. Fi qulubihim. Qalb is heart. Good to learn 129 times. Baina is between. Okay, so it's not a noun. It's one of those connecting words. Baina is between. Baina al-mashriqi wal-maghribi. Between the east and the west. Baina. Ya'lamu ma baina aydihim. He knows what is between their hands, literally. Bayna yadayk, the book. Yeah, between your hands means in front of you. It's meaning there in front of you. Okay, so bayna is between. Jaza'un is reward. Jazakallah khair. May Allah reward you. Jaza is reward. Hisab is accounting. When you have a shop and you're closing down, you do all the accounting, you're doing the hisab, accounting. And yawmul hisab, the day of reckoning, the day of accounting. So hisab, very important. Dunya, everybody I think knows dunya. This is the dunya, this is the akhirah. Dunya, the world. Su'un, it sounds like an evil. It's like has this. To me, it sounds like, it sounds like an evil. Su'un is evil. Su sounds like to me. So su'un is evil. Rizqun, Allah is ar-razaq. He gives us rizq, and rizqun is sustenance. Rizqun, sustenance. And sustenance really in Islam is everything you have. It's not just the money. It's not just money. This is rizq. Eyes are rizq. The tissue in your pocket is rizq. Anything that belongs to you is rizq from Allah. The underlay in your carpet that you don't see is rizq from Allah. The mortar of the bricks that belong to you is rizq from Allah. Not just the food, not just the money, but everything that belongs to you. The hair is rizq from Allah. Okay. Shadid is like sounds. The thing with Arabic is sometimes the words sound like the actual thing. Shadid is strong, severe. Wallahu shadidul iqab. So shadid is strong. Nadhir means warner. Nadhirun mubin. Nadhir means warner. Mubin means clear, plain, obvious. Comes in the Quran. Nadhirun mubin, clear, warner. So these are the words we need to learn, and we need to learn them, and we need to learn the hum, huma, huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu, nahnu. Say it 20 times before you go to sleep tonight. 20 times, try it, yeah? Right. Okay, and this is the homework. We're just gonna, just read it and then do the homework, inshallah, and send it. This homework is gonna prepare you and help you learn. So definitely try to do the homework. If you can't do the homework, I know there's people with busy lives, there's COVID going on, then at least prepare for the test. And the test is going to contain all the pronouns we did. Huwa, huma, hum, all them. It's going to include muslimina, muslimaini, muslimani, muslimuna, the masculine plurals table, and the feminine plural tables, muslimatun, muslimatani, etc. So lots of words to learn. Inshallah, you're not going to get this many words to learn next time. It's just going to be one big table, no extra tables, inshallah. So definitely keep on top of it, and do what you can, learn as much as you can. Prioritize your learning if that helps. Broken plural. A broken plural is, somebody's asking, what is a broken plural? A broken plural doesn't fall into the una and ina category. It's got its own pattern. We're not going to learn those patterns because they take a bit more time. I want to teach you things that are more important, things that are going to get you understanding the Quran, a lot of the Quran, first, and then we can go on to the other things another time maybe, inshallah. Okay, so some things I'm not teaching you on purpose because I want to fill that time with teaching you the most important things you need to learn. And that's the templates, words and templates. Okay, jazakumullah khairan. If anybody has any questions, we've gone 10 minutes over, but I think it was worth it. Inshallah.
I'll make the word majroor.
Al.
Yeah.
Al doesn't make the word majroor, but li does. Min, fi, ila, these are all majroorifiers. They make the next word majroor, but they won't change the meaning. They don't change the meaning just like that with majroor. So don't worry about it too much. But we will go over that, inshallah, a bit more detail later on, inshallah. Okay, so I think everybody's signing out now, everybody's going. So jazakumullah khairan.
Question.
Yes?
You know the pronouns, these tables that we're learning, am I right in thinking it's come up 3 times in the booklet? Just wanted to double check. They're all the same table, aren't they? The plural, dual, and singular. It's come up 3 times on the slides that I was printing.
Today's slides. Yes, it came in. Yeah, it came in 3 times in your booklet. I'll just go back why I did that. So the first slide. Whoa. So the first slide is the base slide. It's the same slide. The second one is just containing the numbers. You don't have that one. The next one is containing its color. So it shows you the heart in red to show you where the similarities. All third persons start with ha, all second persons start off with alif. And then the third slide, it's the same slide, but I grayed out the ones that don't come in so much. That's what I did that for. So it's the same. Yeah, you'd know in the color. If you have the color version, then you can see the difference. But otherwise, yeah, it's the same slide. Okay, jazakumullah khairan. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. See you next week inshallah with the homework done and the words learned. Do your best, give it your best. There are 3 weeks have gone. There's only 7 weeks left of information. So give it your best. This course might not ever come again in our lives. So give it your best for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's sake. Ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help you memorize the words. You're doing it for His sake inshallah. And then just go for it and do your best. Fill your week up with that. Get it done inshallah. That 9-year-old inshallah is an inspiration for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala enable us to really learn His book. Jazakumullah khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.